is Lucy, and I am a teacher at Speed School in Gliwice. Now, as you can probably hear from my accent, I am an American, but the question today is, which American city am I from? I'm going to give you a few clues to help you figure it out for next time. 1, we're called the Windy City. 2, we're famous for our gangsters. And 3, people often think of us as being a very dangerous city. So, come back next time with your answer. All right, you might have guessed it. The city is Chicago, famous for all these things and for having a lot of Polish people, as you might have also thought. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about all of these facts and if they're true or not. First off, Windy City. So this is true because we are very windy, as we have a very large lake right in the city, but the Windy City is also talking about our politicians, which are crooked, not very trustworthy, and you can say windy. They go back and forth a lot. For example, this is George Ryan, previous Secretary of State of the state, Illinois, and he served a prison sentence of 6.5 years, so sent to prison for his work. This one right here is Rod Blagojevich, who was our governor in the state, and he is currently in prison for 14 years for what he did. Next, we're famous for our gangsters. First, we have John Dillinger, famous for holding up banks, Babyface Nelson, and the one you might have heard of, Al Capone, one of the most famous gangsters in the world, you could say. There's even a bar named after him in Gliwice. The third thing you might think of when you think of Chicago is danger. Of course, when you're in America, it's a place where guns are legal, so it could be dangerous anywhere. People think Chicago is especially dangerous because of all these thoughts, and we do have a high death rate. But that's because there's one neighborhood in Chicago very far to the south where a lot of this violence happens. Now, in all my time of living in Chicago, I've never gone down there, so you can avoid all of the danger and just stay in the main part of the city and be completely safe. In fact, when my father heard I was going to Europe to teach English, he thought it was dangerous here in Poland. So wherever you are, you might think it's dangerous. Now, what you should think of when you think of Chicago is the music. So we're also very famous for our music. For instance, the blues began in Chicago. Also, Kanye West was raised in Chicago. R. Kelly is from Chicago, and the Plain White T's, along with many other musicians. So that's a little bit about my hometown. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.